Ready for some action?
Window shopper welcome! Go on what you see!
Easier than eating apples.
Thank
Let's get you open.
Line up, folks! Feast your eyes on my incredible merchandise! What you see?
Our stuff is crazy awesome. That's why
Get that extended warranty for your airship!
All right.
Don't mind if I do. All right.
Got an order? I can make just about anything. Come back sometime.
All right. Work hard, play hard. Got me. Round two. Take this. Tidal wave. My turn again. Might be useful. Perfect. Let's get you open. I see. Perfect.
So then...
This'll be interesting.
That's it.
Get that extended warranty for your airship. Best prices in town.
So then,
What can I do you for? Not everyone guess we have a wide selection of sigils. Let me know if you need help. Appreciate the support.
Step right up, folks. Feast your eyes on my incredible merchandise.
crush sandwiches. Come to the soup
All right.
Yes.
Found him. What you doing here, Ed?
Looking for a way to save Roland.
This place is replete with his memory.
We really appreciated it, you chipping in to rescue Roland.
I owe him just as much as you do. More, even.
I feel bad intruding on his home without permission, but there might be clues around. Want to help us search?
Hello there. Did I hear you mention Roland?
Huh? Oh yeah, you a friend of his too?
So my ears didn't deceive me. We've met before, remember? At the docks of Tempeel.
Oh, you're the guy that told us about hallowed ground.
The very same. But, back to Roland. Would you happen to know where he is? I can't seem to get in touch.
Oh, he's... He's somewhere far away. Yeah, really far. It'll probably take him a while to get back.
That's fine. I just wanted to be sure he was safe. Knowing Roland, he'll probably wander in through that door when we need him most. Though, to be honest, I hope that's sooner rather than later.
Why's that? Something wrong?
Well, as you may know, in addition to being a vicar, Roland was the local Mr. Fix-It. And I'm not just talking repairs. Monster hunting, herb picking, he was a real lifesaver. But now that Roland's gone, there's tons of work that's going unfinished.
I'll do it.
Huh?
I'll take up his mantle.
Ah, this is so painful to watch. Will somebody please teach this kid to speak like a normal person?
I think Ed meant to say he just wants to be helpful now that Roland's gone. Right, Ed?
Right.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you. But, how do I put this? We were comfortable asking Roland for favors because we trusted him. While you certainly look like an upstanding young man, you're still a stranger. No offense.
But
we'll help out too.
Great idea! Hey, mister, we aren't strangers. What if we tagged along?
Well, all right, if you insist. I have to say, though, you've done so much for our city. I feel guilty piling more work on you.
You sure about this, Captain?
Yeah. It's what Roland would want.
Thanks.
Well, now that everything's settled, I'll forward all our jobs to the Crew Alliance Reform. Whenever you feel like taking something on, head over to the quest counter. Thank you again, and best of luck.
Well, I never.
So then, that's it. Wow! Thanks.
Hey there.
I smell a new mission. Great work today, team! Let's do our best. Mission complete!
Come right, folks. Feast your eyes on my
I
incredible
see.
merchandise.
I smell a new mission. Another satisfied client.
Prices in town.
Come to the soup and the side.
Okay.
Hey, it's everyone's favorite crew! Perfect timing, as usual. Truth is, I just put out an urgent cry for help. We got a caravan strong-armed by goblins in Skyworm Valley. I'm looking for folks to beat off the half-beasts and retrieve the stolen goods. Might be a tough battle, but think you can head out now?
Yeah.
Knew I could count on you. Take care of yourselves, you hear?
Window shoppers welcome! You'll love what you see!
Oh no.
Let's talk. All right, let's get to it. Want your weapons tempered? Let's kick it up a notch. I'll handle it. Don't forget about upkeep. Skyfarers, huh? Show me. Your weapons won't betray you.
Not bad. This technique's coming along.
Trusting your weapon is half the battle.
I'll have to test this out. Oh. I see. Interesting.
Not bad. Nice. I like it. Good stuff. I like it.
mission. Mission complete.
Window shoppers welcome! Don't want what you see!
Ready for some action?
So then...
Mission complete.
That's right up, folks! Feast your eyes on my incredible merchandise!
We've got lunch special.
Hello there. We arrived at the appointed location, a corner of Castle Seed Hollow, to find the nobleman gazing down at us from a parapet.
Ah, just the face I've been waiting to see.
My hair stood on end. The crooked smile on his face spoke louder than words. Though I knew his intentions to be wicked, still, I tried to help the man see reason. You gave your word to pay the family Zathba what they are due. Surely you would not break your troth and besmirch your honor. But the man only sneered. Leveling a finger at us, he cried,
My brothers and sisters of the one true church, these are the enemies of Avia.
In the blink of an eye, we were surrounded by Aviate soldiers.
You did well to lead us here.
So these were the remnants of Avia. Even the fall of the church had not been enough to shake their faith in Lilith. In their eyes, Sir Soupstock and I were interlopers. Blasphemers they must put to death.
You've got another thing coming if you think you're gonna get away with this.
Sir Soupstock glared up at the Cullion. I too felt a righteous rage boiling within me. Crooked vice must be beaten straight with the hammer of justice. You shall rue the day you brought the wrath of Charlotta Fenia upon your heads! If you will not listen to our demands, I shall be forced to compel you to.
Does anyone else hear a buzzing little flea? Go forth, my Kayuatar, and decimate them!
Sweet! A little backup?
Most impressive! Good thing not a coin was spared to ensure your defeat.
If you've got that much dough, just pay us already.
I'm sorry. I don't speak common. You've got more spine than I thought. But no matter. I have soldiers enough to crush you.
1,000 wicked soldiers is not worth one virtuous knight. I've unleashed but a fraction of my true power.
Father, these Skyfarers are insane!
Behold the righteous blade of the holy knight! Oh yeah!
I'm all in!
nothing. Flattery will get you everywhere.
You must be joking! Do any of you clowns actually know how to fight?
Dad, on your pain!
I need backup!
Into the fray! Eat this!
You are a force!
I command you! What? Don't want us to break your expensive toys? Silence!
No one hurts my crewmates! Zeta!
Eat spear!
We shan't fail you! Noble execution! Bring your horde! Captain, roger that! Watch out!
How is this possible? Is this all your mighty church has to offer?
This is gonna get ugly! Nice!
A nightmare!
Got you! Behold! The captain of the Lumiel Order!
Sweet blazing broth! That crew of yours really is full of beasts!
After making some courteous response to Sir Soupstock, I turned my attention to the nobleman. You must pay for what you bought. I thought even children knew that. And so, with many groans and grimaces, the varlet handed Sir Soupstock what he was owed.
You sure got me out of a tight spot. Thanks. And sorry about all that crap I said about you looking like a kid.
I assured him there were no hard feelings. Comforted, he continued.
I shouldn't be saying this being in my line of business at all, but truth is I'm not much of a fighter. Would have been dead meat if it weren't for you.
He confided in me that, when the Tayuitar appeared, he felt the blood of courage draining from his body. I too am not immune to fear, but as a pure and righteous knight of Lumiel, I have duty, honor, and purpose as my guiding lights. Hearing that, Sir Soupstock graced me, for the first time that day, with a shy smile.
Yes, can I help you?
With the Aviath soldiers defeated and the money safely in hand, I believed it to be clear skies. And yet, some clouds still darken Sir Soupstock's brow.
Man, I can't even do my job without somebody holding my hand. Maybe I just ain't cut out for this, yeah?
Apparently, even his own officers afforded him little respect. However, I saw in his earnest eyes and noble bearing that he had the makings of a great leader. Alas, we cannot view ourselves but by outward reflection, which often dims our inner value. You were given high office, Sir Soupstock. Does that not mean someone sees in you true worthiness? though you yourself may be blind to it? You must polish yourself until the quality of your character shines forth for all the world to behold. If you remain forever pure and forever righteous, then surely those around you will be attracted by your light. The lad lent me an attentive ear. But my words were not enough to blow the clouds of doubt from his face.
I mean, just take a look at how our city's split. You've got Golden Oaks, where the nobles and elite dwell, and the rest of us tucked away in Copper Square, which is, let's face it, a slum.
He continued.
Those wide-eyed beliefs of yours wouldn't last 2 seconds among the dirt and smoke of Copper Square. I wish I could be the person you say I am, but...
Biting his lip, Sir Soupstock shook his head and fell silent.
The bustling streets and alleyways of Seed Hollow were steeped in an unusual silence. Rumors of the phantom sightings had spread, and the citizens became too fearful to leave their homes. We were still missing a part of the picture, but what was it?
I'm sure it was just someone's minds playing tricks on them.
Poor Lyria. I needed to wrap up this investigation as quickly as possible. However, despite our comprehensive search of the castle, nothing stood out as unordinary. We'll have to come back another day. Just then, I noticed a faint movement in the corner of my eye. Wait, it couldn't be.
Huh? What are these guys doing here? We already took care of Angraminu.
Ominous forms. Foul creatures born from the primal beast, Angraminu. Surely they weren't the cause of the sightings, were they? I had my doubts, but this was no time for questions. The castle was in dire need of some pruning. Such hostility. It seems we've no choice but to fight.
You sure these are the folks we're looking for? Something about this place gives me the willies.
We'll uncover the truth soon, so hang in there, okay? This place will need more than a restoration if we don't do something about this. Spiral Road! What a treat!
You ain't catch up! Stay sharp, guy!
Welcome to my garden. Looks like it's clear for now. Shall we? Drawn to my garden. Interesting. It supposedly disappears if you attempt to get close. But perhaps that wasn't the entire truth. Do forgive me.
Time to shine!
Bury them.
No problem! Thanks!
Our job's not finished yet. Shall we? They've infested the entire courtyard. Who's ready for a pruning?
A little back up, wide open! I love your work.
Thanks!
Full bloom! Beautiful, aren't they?
I'm burning up!
Come, Crimson Thorn! Fighting up close won't do us good here.
Sounds to me like it's time for a ranged battle. That's right up your alley, isn't it?
What do you think? Full bloom!
They hunt from underground! You can't lose track of them!
You want more, don't
Heads up! Great teamwork!
You said it.
Did you miss me?
Ward out!
More? There's such a thing as being too popular, you know?
Cover me! You're all mine!
Oh my god.
Hey!
There's way more where that came from.
Come, Crimson Time for you to go.
Let's do this!
Let's fight! Hell yeah!
Quite a tenacious bunch, aren't they? Question is, where are they coming from? Shall we conclude? Beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah! Synergize? Now I'm fired up.
Teamwork, baby!
Get him! You're mine!
Been waiting.
Let's do this!
But there's still more of them? Get it through already!
Infinite Wonder! Dragon Ray!
Refresh. Oh my, thank you. Full bloom. What do you think?
I need backup!
Right away.
On to the next one!
I do love a go-getter. Welcome to my garden. Bury them. That should be the last of them.
Huh. And stay out!
Wait a second. What is that? What's this? A crystal fragment. I took a closer look. Within its faded luster was a familiar green aura. But where had I seen it before?
Hold up a second! Doesn't that remind you of those hallowed ground spots?
Vern was right. Its glow was nearly identical to the crystals found on hallowed grounds. Their unique aura kept monsters at bay, providing travelers with safe haven. Did this shard come from one?
It's faint, but Excavalian's aura. I can feel it coming from inside.
That couldn't be. I focused on the crystal splinter in hand, and indeed, there was the presence of a familiar primal. Excavalian was the primal beast of Dolly Island, much farther than a stone's throw from here. So why were we able to feel its presence all the way in Seed Hollow?
It's not the only one. I think I can feel another primal beast here too.
Another primal? How could that be possible? A phantom girl, Excavalian, ominous forms, and now another primal beast. None of it made any sense. As we unraveled more of the castle's secrets, it became clear that we had barely scratched the surface of its walls.
Right. Come to view the request?
We were back at square one. In hopes of finding some new leads, we split up and interviewed every Seed Hollow local we could find. Despite our efforts, we found little new information. Zothba and his connections, on the other hand, proved invaluable once more as they unearthed a new clue. The girl wore a crown of flowers. I froze in place. I knew this primal. In fact, I learned of her on my first visit to Sega Grande. Konohana Sakuya, was it? Yes. An ethereal girl bearing a floral crown? It had to be her. Her presence would explain why Lyria sensed a primal beast in addition to Excavalion. She was pack-bound to Ulmarine Island, and she held domain over blossoming flowers. The unusually vibrant bouquets blooming across Seed Hollow just added more proof of her proximity. With the culprit identified, only one problem remained. Me. After what Sakuya and I went through, I doubt she would ever show herself around me again.
Mother said she would bring us salvation. It was a glorious message, and for that she gained a devoted following. As for me, how could I doubt the woman who pulled me from the fiery wreck, who raised me as her own? I thought that together we would save the Sky Realm, even if it meant cutting down any who opposed us. But over time, the sacrifices began to mount. I struggled. My reason battled with my heart, which battled with my conscience. Mother was pure and righteous, but to sacrifice the entire Sky Realm... No. She just lost her way for a bit. She'd wake up one day and see she had strayed. As her child, as her defender, I wanted to believe that she'd change for me. Even at the very end, when I was forced to turn my sword on her, I was praying for an alternative. Any alternative. But she would not repent. And I was confronted with the full force of the atrocities I'd committed in Avia's name. But there was one light left to guide me.
Just follow your heart. It might lead you to scary places, but at least you'll know you're being true to yourself.
Thank you, Lyria. If you hadn't reminded me of my own strength, I'd still be in the dark following Lilith. I swear to you that I will fix even more than I destroyed. And one day, perhaps I will be worthy of your forgiveness. "15 years ago, Dali fell prey to a violent catastrophe. One that still lives etched in my mind. There was an explosion. Immense and sudden. My home went up in flames, and with it the only life I had ever known. People were fleeing and dying in all directions. The air was filled with screams. The smell of burning. Then, I heard it. The soul-piercing roar of a dragon. My short life should have come to an end that day. Except...
Shh. It's okay. Let me be the one to save you.
Salvation came in the form of a kind woman. Her name was Lilith, prophet of the pilgrims of Avia. From that day forth, she was both my mother and mentor. I worshipped her. And the thing about devotion is, it makes you blind. Mother had followers in the hundreds, thousands, and my simple child's mind thought, Well, if this many people have faith in her, she has to be good, right? I wanted desperately to be of use to her. So I trained to be the perfect guardian.
Young Id, one day you shall be as mighty as I.
General Galanza taught me how to fight.
You wouldn't want the other pilgrims saying you're riding your mother's coattails, would you? Then you must prove yourself.
General Magliel taught me why we fight. Her training was harsh, but that's how I acquired the makings of a general. All effort, no nepotism. Finally, I had some value to Mother. Her sharpest sword. I never felt happier or more accomplished. I thought we were going to save the Sky Realm. The naivete of it all. After we captured the Shaman of Salvation for Lilith's cause, I was assigned to be the girl's keeper. That made me enemy number one to the Grand Cypher's crew. Every time I took Lyria to a primal beast altar, they'd be there, and we'd fight. I mean, there was a time or two we had to cooperate to prevent widespread calamity. That's beside the point. They were standing in the way of Lilith's mission, opening the path to the Promised Land to Astalucia, and bringing salvation to all Sky Dwellers. Salvation. That's a powerful word in a messed up world like ours. No wonder everyone got roped in by her lies. Lilith was no more than an astral desperate to return to her home dimension, and she would have sacrificed the whole Sky Realm to do it. I tried to reason with her. Might as well have asked an avalanche to change course. So I turned to prayer. But what are hopes and belief without action? So left with no other choice, I joined the crew of the Grand Cypher to dispatch my own mother. But I never could have foreseen what would happen next. Lilith did something, and freed a monster from within me. The dragon I'd seen the day Dolly burned, with wings so vast they overshadowed all of Sega Grande. Bahamut Versa. But then I learned, Bahamut didn't cause the Dolly calamity. It had come to stop it. It was Lilith who killed my family and razed my home. She'd only let me live for one reason. She needed a vessel to seal the dragon in, and I was conveniently nearby. She'd raised me to win my loyalty and protect herself from the god of destruction now living inside me. But when I stopped being of use to her, she abandoned me and let me turn into Bahamut. I don't know how to describe the feeling of flesh melting into scales, a fire filling your stomach. All human warmth, human blood seemed to rush from my veins, and it was replaced by an overwhelming urge to destroy. It was like being swept away in a torrent. Any attempt to fight it only made the suffering worse. I was so tempted to give in. But the crew wouldn't let me. Apparently, the captain was sure I wouldn't lose my soul battle with Bahamut. So to help me along, they decided to beat on the dragon from the outside until he coughed me up. Yeah, not the most elaborate plan. But it worked. The whole time they were fighting, they called my name, and the sound of their voices brought me back. I split myself from Bahamut, then joined the crew to take it down. We had our losses, though. Bahamut hit me and the captain with a blow that sent us hurtling into another dimension. A man named Roland dove in to save us, sacrificing himself along the way. And that's how we came back to Folka without him. Roland used to be the local Mr. Fix-It, by the way. And I took up that mantle. I owed him that much. And I figured it'd be a first step in making amends.
All right, see you.
We got prayers.
Following you.
And not the kind that want to haunt you.
Come again.
You ready to make those
Yeah.
Knew I could count on you? Take care of yourself.
Come have a nice day.
You ready to make those
Yeah.
Knew I could count on you?
Today's its big fixer-upper debut. Let's all do our best to help him.
Find the goblins, recover the supplies. Sounds simple enough.
It will be. Combat's your forte, isn't it?
Looks useful.
And there's our gobbers.
I'll make this quick.
Back off! Now or never!
Sure.
Let's do this!
Let's keep it moving.
You don't have to tell me
got
twice.
it. Okay. Our best.
You're mine! I see through you!
We're not feeling our best.
Yep.
Follow me.
Go time.
Right.
Let's go. More like that, please.
The second serve sweet.
Perish! On the offensive!
You got it.
Dependable.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
Look
now
out.
I'm pumped.
Here comes the backup brigade.
We'll manage. Keep picking them off.
It's
Dang,
over.
Id. Glad you're on our side now. This is a cakewalk.
You hear that, Id?
Glad to be of help.
Oh, that's that. Let's grab the stuff and get out of here.
This should be it. Let's move on.
Something's watching us. Stay sharp.
More goblins. But they shouldn't be much of a threat.
I don't know. Kind of weird they're attacking with such a small band.
Agreed. Though I don't sense reinforcements.
We're not that bad.
Let's keep it up. You said it. Regulate. A wyvern! It's called Skyward Valley for a reason. Brace yourselves, everyone.
Sure explains why there weren't many goblins.
No, local goblins should know how to defend themselves against wyverns. There must be more at play here.
Get back to them!
Hurry up!
It's on.
Great execution.
Ooh, felt the tickle on that
you ready
one.
for the next one? Let's end this!
Understood.
Let's do it! Here's our
Takes care of the flying lizard, but no sight of the stuff we came for.
We'll just have to keep looking. Let's go.
Let's see. Yeah.
On my mark! You eat
On it.
this! There's still more to come.
Lead the way.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I've got you covered.
Yep. All going down.
Now or never.
I'll do it.
Wait on it. Come on, you got more than that, don't you? Just wait and see.
Whoa!
How about you? Oh, got him! Infinite Wonder!
On fire!
Do you guys ever wonder how Roland was handling all these quests by himself?
He certainly has a knack for
Don't mind
them,
if I
doesn't
do.
he? You really can leave it to Mr. Fix-It.
Hey, did you guys see that? Something big just flew by.
Not part of the breach, not part of our problem.
Yoink. Another goblin. Let's take it out before it notices us.
Fine. Teamwork, baby!
Couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks.
Not bad yourself.
More of them. Here they come.
Something's wrong. They're all running, but not from us.
It doesn't matter. We came here to do one thing. Destroy them.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Now or never!
Let's do this!
Now that was... Mwah.
Obviously. Let's keep it up.
Another goblin band? What gives? I don't know, but it looks like our hunch was right.
Follow me!
Go town!
It's over! Good hustle!
No kidding!
That was the last one. Now let's retrieve those supplies.
That's 2 of 3 accounted for. So now we should have just one more.
Didn't know you were such a poet. That wasn't half bad.
Let's see.
Oh, Catalina! You sounded
Okay.
just like Sierra.
Wait, no, my sense of humor is far less pun-reliant.
I don't get it. Something humorous just now.
Oh, it's nothing, kid. Don't break your brain over a little joke.
What joke?
Don't worry, you'll do better next time.
Oh. Don't mind if I do.
All right, enough messing around. There's the last supply pack.
We have to take out these goblins first.
Let's press our advantage!
Like a hurricane, baby!
Get behind me!
What was that? Stay alert!
No way! Nobody said anything about a griffin!
Well, this explains why the goblins were fleeing. No one wants to be griffin lunch.
Wasn't in the request. You can't have it stirring up any more monsters. In which case, better take it down.
Hey, now you're starting to sound like a real Mr. Fix-It.
Up and away!
Understood.
Not good. Proceed with caution. It's going to charge. Get out of its path.
Appreciate it. Whoa! Sweet!
Allow me.
Feel the flame!
On fire! Back off! Perish!
You've got the edge. Keep it up and the day will be ours. There's no telling what it will do with its back swung. Be careful.
We've worn it down. A few more shots and Bird Brains is done for.
No! Let you know! Well done. Back to it. Let's go! Understood.
On its left leg. Get him, Ed.
On it.
We did it! That sure was an adventure.
Mission, quest complete. Now to bring the items back to the client.
Yeesh, you're all business, huh?
Go easy on him. He's still new to all this.
Hey, I heard about the job. Thanks a million.
You should be thanking it.
Yep, we couldn't have done it without him.
Id, the citizens of Tempeel would be honored if you kept serving our city. And I'm sorry that I ever doubted you.
Why be sorry?
I think Id meant to say that you don't need to apologize. That he's happy to help. Right, Id?
Yeah.
Yuria? When did you learn to speak id?
I mean, doesn't he remind you of a certain someone? Right? I've heard Roxy talk more than these two.
Wait, really?
Yeah. You mostly just go, and and stuff until you need to make a decision.
Exactly. You might not talk the talk, but you certainly walk the walk. I know this city will be safe in your hands.
They never would have trusted me without your help. So thank you.
No worries. Let's make Roland proud.
We owe that guy our lives. Least we could do is help him with the housekeeping.
Yep. Not to mention we even found his journal. Talk about a coinky-dink.
It truly is a priceless keepsake. His memories are etched across these pages.
He must have been super busy putting out fires to drop this and not even notice.
I don't know. Our boy Roland sounds exactly like the type to have his head in the clouds.
You know, if we keep running errands, maybe we'll find more of his belongings.
Good point. By retracing his footsteps, we could discover a way to rescue him.
Speaking of his footsteps, Id, if I may, there's one point I would like to emphasize.
What?
Skill wasn't the only reason Roland was so beloved. There was also the way he carried himself. How gentle he was.
That's for sure. I'd ask Roland for directions in a heartbeat. On the other hand, You always look like you just sniffed a garbage can.
So what should I do?
You could try smiling more.
Okay.
That's how someone would smile if they were sitting on hot coal.
Oh, I know! Id, why don't you try acting like Roland? We can start with how he talks. Just leave it to Mr. Fix-It. Now your turn.
Just leave it to Mr. Fix-It.
Wow.
We've got a long way to go.
Something hard? Something harder?
That wasn't so bad. What's next?
All right.
Come to view the requests?